Welcome back, everybody, back to Kings Falls. We are going to continue working on the station over here for our wooden coaster. As I said in the previous video where we were working on this, I would kind of do a little bit more work onto it, add another building onto the queue line over here, do some covered bridges, something like that. And I did say I kind of wanted to do like a mill over here on the side, something with a water wheel, and kind of, just work on this basically. So this is going to be an extremely quick video. It is not going to be very long at all, less than 10 minutes. And I don't actually get a chance to do all the detail work and stuff on the building, but I do get kind of the basic shape of it. And I think it turns out pretty well even before I even start doing any of the detail work. So we're going to start off here with just kind of building a centerpiece along with the wheel itself, and then just kind of build the building up from there. I don't really have a whole lot to say in this video, which is one of the reasons I kind of made it quick. I was going to do, I've got like 3 or 4 other videos that I'm actually currently trying to put together and things. I got a couple of POVs I've been working on, like some showcase videos for a couple of coasters I've done. I've got the construction. I'm finishing up the building of the Intamin racing coaster that I was working on, so we still got that kind of coming and it's in the works. All things I don't know, I haven't been able to finish the videos themselves yet, so this was just kind of like a last minute kind of plan, just so I could get a video out to you guys today. I was just like, none of those other videos are going to work out. I'm not going to get those finished tonight. I just don't I'm not going to get them done. So what else can I do? And I thought, oh, you know what? I really need to kind of go back and work on this station and this queue line and stuff. So that's kind of what we are pretty much going to be doing tonight or today, depending on what time you're watching this. I don't know, it could be morning. Who knows? But yeah, so as you know, I hate doing square buildings. I like to do like weird shapes and angles and stuff with all my buildings. So I played around with this for a little bit until I actually found the shape of the building that I wanted, and again, I think it came out pretty good. We're probably going to go back in. We're probably going to do maybe some different color work. Maybe might even replace some of the walls with planks or beams or something like that. Possibly. I mean, that might be something I might do. And just kind of do some more outlines and stuff of the building using some beams, things like that. Maybe do some more work on the roof pieces a little bit, some trim and things of that nature. Also the covered bridge, which I will be starting on here before the end of the video. Also, I'm going to be doing some more work with that because it just doesn't feel finished yet. It's definitely not, so I'll be doing some more trim work and stuff like that too, as well as doing just some layering around the bottom of it. And of course, we can't forget the foliage. I'll be doing rock work and stuff around the edge of the river, and be doing just like different bushes and trees and things like that around there to kind of make it work. So as you can see there, I was trying to actually put this section right here up on top up there to kind of make a different kind of look to the building, but it just wasn't working. It was actually turning out to be a little too tall, and I just was not happy with that. So instead, I decided to just kind of like, hey, let's put this right here, kind of at that angle, and let's take this piece over here that we've already done for the other part of the station, bring it over here, and let's see what we can do with this, just kind of to kind of blend the two buildings together so that they look like they're all kind of built in one. So that's what I was kind of doing here. I probably honestly should have taken this and done it twice and just like spun it around so that both sides match, maybe. As I was watching myself do that right now as I'm talking over the video, I was like, oh, that would have been a better idea. Why didn't I do that? No, instead I just kind of took these pieces and just kind of expanded them out, made them a little longer. I'm okay with it, honestly. I think it comes out fine. So again, I am going to be doing some more detail work and stuff on them. What the work you'll be seeing me do in this video, I don't actually even end up going in and doing the back of the building, so I've still got all of that to do. Plus, I've got to do the connecting parts, the path that leads from this building over to the other queue line. I've still got to connect those together as well. But what you're seeing me do right now is I'm actually starting work on the covered bridge. And I wasn't so sure about using these on the side of the bridge, and I don't know. I ended up liking them in the end, so I'm definitely going to be keeping them. But as I was working on this, I just wasn't 100% sure how that would actually turn out. Right here was another thing I found that I just needed a little bit more difference in how it was actually working. So I just kind of push it back just a little bit. I was trying to fix the roof at this section here to bring the roof out to give it more of an edge. Because one of the things I hate doing is if you just take a piece of the wall and you just connect it straight up with the edge of the roof, I mean, it's basically flat. You got no gap over top of it. There's no overhang. And I really think that every single roof that you do in the game, if you ever do roofs and stuff in the game, you should always bring your roof out a little bit to give it a little bit of overhang. And in order to do that, you got to do basically what I do. You got to take the buildings apart, you know, because if you use them all in the same thing, it doesn't work. You can like bring the size of the building down, the grid size down, and do it. That's a possibility too, but it still doesn't. It seems like it's too much. So I would say just take the buildings apart like I do. Ungroup them. It doesn't hurt anything in the long run. The only thing you're doing really is just making it slightly harder to like move buildings around. But if you're pretty sure that's where the building's going to be, it's not a big thing. You can always just like, you know, just select every single thing in that certain area anyway. So it's honestly just not even a big deal. For over here on this side, I decided I would give this kind of like a pulley system, like a crane over top of maybe a loading station there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe boats would come down the river and they would load the boats up into this building here, maybe, or load the boats from the building, either into or outgoing. I don't know which one. Doesn't matter. It's not part of the storyline. We don't even have to worry about that part of the storyline of what this building was. We just have to make it look good. that's pretty much the main thing. Now I wanted to kind of give it a foundation at the bottom here, and I thought a stone foundation would be perfect, especially right along the river, because that would be good for, like, you know, obviously in the old days when they built these kinds of things, they would use like maybe river rocks and stuff to make the foundation, and I think it worked out very well. Plus, that's probably one of my favorite rock walls in the entire game, so you will see me use that so often in pretty much every single one of my builds. Now this section right here, what you're seeing me do is I'm kind of putting just some siding onto the top of the building right here, and you'll notice it was overhanging quite a bit from the bottom section there. I ended up fixing this like after I recorded the video. So what I did was I just moved that one section right there, not the one I'm working on, but the other one right above the water wheel. I just moved it over to the left a little bit and then pushed that wall in some, and that pretty much fixed the problem. So no big deal. Now for this section here, I wanted to do something different with the overhang on the roof and back the covered bridge here. So I took these beams and just kind of put them at some angles in here and just kind of crisscrossed them along there, as you can see me doing now. And then I would just grab these pieces, move them along. There we go. All right. And then I got down to this section here and I realized, uh-oh, that's not going to be long enough. So I had to think for a moment, what am I going to do with this? So I ended up just taking everything and moving it right in the middle, and then taking these beams here and putting two on the side like that. And I think it worked out really well. It's different, it's unique, and I like it a lot. So we'll just copy that to the other side there, and voila. And then we'll put some beams down on the bottom of the bridge as supports, and that will pretty much do it. So that's going to do it for this episode. Like I said, it's just a quick one. I still have a lot more work to do on this, but I wanted to get a video out for you guys. So I will see you in the next one, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thanks for watching.